many things just they make everybody they sawole. Olórí lórí mú nítorí àwọn kan tá máa lọ bá lóde. It no matter you dey Ìkòyí or you dey live inside Agege. Obey, gas to obey.
How y'all doing, richest people? On a day. Yeah, still my funny stories. Yeah. Story number 4. This happened in my village in Ikorekpene. I was I think still about the age of this. I think I was 13 this time around, and I was like the oldest amongst. Of course, you know, like I told you earlier, I live with my auntie and my cousins. I think my cousins, how many? Emem, Idong, Ubong, and I think 4. I was the oldest. So, my cousin, the one that was, you know, I was directly older than, was a girl, Emem. She's married now in Calabar. Emem, she's very pretty. My cousin actually is very pretty. So there's this guy that has been trying to ask her out. She just got into secondary school, GS1. So this guy in church has been trying to ask her out. I think the guy used to be in the choir, and the guy happens to be my friend. We're in the same church, you know, we're in the choir together, and the guy is trying to woo my cousin, but my cousin never wanted because my auntie is strict. She's no nonsense. So, and my cousin refused, and this guy one day, or not one day, you know, he goes when my cousin is going to school, because she walks to school. Then, you know, in the village you use a bush path to go to school. So this guy will go and stay on the road, and, you know, kind of harass her, you know, beat her. I mean, not harass her generally and all that. So one day she came back crying. She told my auntie, see what this guy is, so person. And my auntie happens to know the guy. And the guy used to sell, you know, buns that time. So he used to give us free buns. Give me free buns. I'm his friend. You know the guy, we call the guy Akpan Satan. That was his nickname. And you don't want to know what Akpan Satan means. Akpan Satan means the first son of the devil. Imagine somebody bearing the first son of the devil. So my auntie now called me, because my auntie knows that I used to fight. You know, I was very strong. I am very strong, still very strong. He called me. He said, Efa, that was my native name. Say Efa. I said, auntie. Now she spoke in my language. That is, can't you beat this guy? And of course, I want to be on the good book, in the good book of my auntie. I said, yes, now, auntie, I can beat him, you know, in my language. That's go and fight him and beat him. I said, no problem. Mind you, this guy, now my friend, now my guy, and this guy, they gave me free pop off. But come on, people, who will you be loyal to? Your auntie or this guy? This is where you have roof over your head and you eat food. My auntie, gangster woman. I know that woman. Gangster. She said I should go and beat the guy. So, one day, the guy was coming. He went to sell his normal pop-off. You know, they hawk it. I now waylaid him on the road. I just say, Akpan Satan. You know, Nzinam no me, I wanna me. He was still trying to smile. He was carrying his pop-off. I landed him slap. Pwah! The thing fell. We started fighting. I beat people gathered. I beat the guy that day. First day. The guy said the fight is not over. And that's how they fight in the village. in the village. That's how they fight. The guy said the fight is not over. A rematch. This was a Monday. Tuesday, the guy came again. He said, "Oh yeah, let's go." We now went to one other place. Guys in the village. "Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah." I now went. We went to one spot. They took us to a spot, and we're there. We fought. I beat him second time. The guy says it's not over. It has to be a rematch. Third time, we fought for 7 days. I'm not kidding you. 7 days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every day. And I was trashing the guy. I did really, I did beat. Better beat now, they beat him. So the guy knew that, look, dude, this thing is not going anywhere. This guy will always trash me. So what did the guy do? The guy set up a plan. He set up a plan. I didn't know. That's why when you are going for such thing, have your men with you, or don't be too forward. So the last day, which was a Sunday, the guy came again. He said, "Oh yeah," because we're living upstairs. He stood downstairs and shouted, "Oh yeah, do you know a cow? Do you know a car? That let's go." So he now picked the spot. We went. He picked the spot that we were going to fight. I said, "No problem. Anywhere, I'll beat you." So I went with my cousin. That's the guy, the boy, the one that seniors, as the girl seniors. I went with him because he's the only person I go with. So we went there. We started. He took me to this place. There was this bush there, and there was sand. So, and we were there. We started the fight, and I now wore what I wore. I just wore shorts, no pants. I just wore shorts, no pants, and shirt. So we got there, I just put my shirt and started fight. Blah, blah, blah. I lifted him up, bram, on the floor. And this guy found his way. The guy found his way, his hand. He now went to hold my blockers. People of God. This thing I'm telling you. The guy held my blockers. The guy, that bag. The guy squeezed it. See where I was shouting, and the more I shouted, the more he was squeezing. I started saying, because I was holding his neck. When he squeezed me, I started saying, that's I've left you alone. But where the guy kept going, I started begging. I said, I make and that's. Don't be angry. You have won. As I was screaming, my cousin wanted to come in. I didn't know he had put people inside the bush, his friends inside the bush. So as my cousin charged to come to the rescue, his guys came out from the bush with long cane. See, this thing I'm telling you, I'm not joking. This is true life story. They came out from the bush. Idong, you can remember this. They came out from the bush with cane. They were flogging me. If I run here, I meet somebody, that one will flog me back. I'll run back. This one will flog me. I was screaming. I was shouting. Shouting. I say, Ngoro. I was running. That's the first son of the devil has killed me. Honestly, that guy, he finished my life that day. I took off. Funny, I didn't tell you. When they started flogging, my cousin disappeared. At least the guy took off and left there. I was shouting, he don't work for where he don't had gone far. Hi. That was an experience. Story number 4.